Hi, I'm Fred with Exeter Roofing. To save time and focus on your specific needs during our proposal meeting, we have put together a video explaining the steps to the roof replacement process. I'll talk fast, but remember you can stop, rewind, or replay the video whenever you need. We will cover site protection and safety, the roof installation with materials and where they go, warranties and inspections, payment, proposal email, and a quick sample proposal tour, and we provide answers to two of the most asked questions. Number 1, protection and safety. The crew arrives on site between 7 and 8 a.m. The first thing they do is hang enormous tarps around the house to protect the siding, windows, decks, bushes, and flowers. At the same time, the crew installs the safety equipment, including ladders, harnesses, and staging. We follow OSHA's guidelines to ensure a safe work environment. Roof installation. The start of the install actually begins with the removal of the old roof. The crew will remove all old roofing materials down to the wood decking, which usually consists of plywood, OSB, also known as oriented strand board, or barn boards. These are usually 1x8 planks. All debris is then cleaned and placed into a dumpster by the end of every day. The dumpster arrives the morning we do and is removed the morning after the work is complete. There are never piles of shingles laying around the house overnight. We also roll big magnets on wheels over the property to collect any nails, paying particular attention to the driveway for obvious reasons. Material installation. Installation begins with underlayment. There are 2 underlayments. Underlayment number 1 is ice and water shield. This is similar to a huge piece of tape. It's very sticky on one side and smooth on the other. It adheres to the roof deck, sealing all the seams in the wood sheathing. It gaskets the nails that secure the shingles. That way no water can get in if it gets under the shingles, like if there was an ice dam. We install the ice and water shield at the following locations. See the highlights in the video. Starting at the eave, we make sure the ice and water shield goes under the drip edge. For the best protection, we make sure it goes down the face of the trim. We install the ice and water shield 6 feet up from all eaves, 3 feet along all gable ends, so from the eave to the ridge on the ends of the home, 3 feet centered in all valleys, 3 feet around all penetrations like septic vents, chimneys, skylights. The final area we install ice and water shield is at the shingle to siding transitions, and you have 2 options. Option number 1, we leave the siding in place and inspect the metal step flashing that ties the shingles to the siding. We slide a 3-foot strip of ice and water shield under the step flashing until it meets the subwall behind the siding. Option 2 is we remove as much siding as necessary to remove the metal step flashing. This allows us to run the ice and water shield on the roof and up the wall behind the siding. We then install new metal step flashing and replace the wood siding removed. Underlayment 2. Vapor barrier. Vapor barrier is installed on all other parts of the roofs where ice and water shield is not. It's like Tyvek if you're familiar with that. Shingle installation. We then install drip edge around the perimeter of the roof. Drip edge is a small piece of metal that supports the edge of the roof and causes water to drip away from the home. Drip edge comes in 3 standard colors: white, mill finish, and brown. Starter shingles are then installed around the entire perimeter of the roof. They hold the edges of the roof down, increasing your wind protection. Then comes the actual shingles. We use architectural shingles, the most common shingle on homes today. They get nailed with high wind nailing pattern for added wind speed warranties. That is 6 nails per shingle instead of just 4. We install small diverters where eaves meet siding to direct water away from the wall and prevent damage below. And we finish the roof with ridge vents installed on all ridge locations. Roof completion. To complete the project, the on-site inspector will make sure all, if any, punch list items are complete, remove excess materials and dumpster. We do leave a bundle or 2 of shingles for you, just in case, and a final sweep with the magnet occurs. Warranties. There are 2 warranties you get with the roofing project. The first is the manufacturer's warranties, and those include a limited lifetime warranty, 110 to 130 mile per hour wind speed warranty, and a 10 to 15 year algae prevention warranty, depending on the shingle that you select. We recommend reviewing the attached manufacturer's warranty and notes for further detail. Workmanship warranty. The Exeter Roofing Warranty is a 5-year workmanship warranty certifying the proper installation of the roof. We provide you the photo album of our work showing the installation from start to finish in sequential order, and we provide free yearly inspections of the roof for the first 5 years, with which we will provide a video report with a voiceover explaining the inspection's findings, and of course we'd fix any issues if any were found. We recommend performing an inspection after the roof's first winter, then again in the 4th or 5th year to ensure you get the best life out of your roof. There are links to the different warranties in the proposal email. We can also discuss the warranties in depth during our initial proposal meeting. Proposal tour. So now I'd like to take you just on a quick tour of the proposal that you'll receive so it's familiar to you when you receive it. The first page just consists of your information as well as a description of the project that we're going to be doing, shingle replacement in this case, and it will also include a large photo of the area that we'll be replacing the roof on. The next page is a summary of the shingle type that we'll be using to install the architectural shingle and what that includes in regards to warranties. And then there's the scope, which is basically everything we've gone over from removal of the existing roofing, installing underlayments and shingles, down to completion of the project. There are a couple homeowner responsibilities you can review. Basically, they're getting a building permit and making sure the attic is protected against any light dust that could come off the roof rafters. Next is payment. There are 3 payments that occur during the roof process. Payment 1 of 50% is due the day materials arrive on site, usually the Friday before we start. Payment 2 is due with substantial completion of the project. The roof is complete, the crew is gone, but we may need to remove the excess materials and you have not received your warranties yet. That's where the final payment of 10% comes in, when we are 100% done at the work site and the warranties are in your client folder. Next, let's take a look at change orders. Change orders include items that are either added or deducted from the original project scope of work. These are those unforeseen circumstances, the things we can't tell during the proposal meeting. Things like additional layers of shingles, wood decking replacement, fascia or trim repair, lead replacement on brick chimneys, skylight replacement, things of that nature. For each one of these items, we give the square foot or lineal foot cost, so if we ran into small amounts, we would just use those numbers to get a total of the change order. And then in the same line, we give a possible total, so worst case scenario, what would it be if we had to replace all of something? Our on-site inspector would notify you if any of these additional items occurred, and we add the before and after photos into the photo library that's also shared with you after the work is done. So the way you'll get your proposal is via email. We provide you a bunch of links to all the different documents and steps to the roofing process. The first link would be to your client folder, which has subfolders being the proposal, payments, change orders, warranties. We'll also give you a link to the photos of the project, which get updated as we complete the work, sample of our 5-year warranty, samples of our insurance certificates, as well as a lien waiver, shingle colors and information. This is just to dip your toes into looking at what colors you might be interested in. I don't recommend picking your color from the online just because, the colors could vary a little bit from what you see on your screen, but you can come to our showroom. And there's another method here that you can use. It is a Google Maps that we made searchable by color. You can see that if you search up at the top for different colors, let's say weathered wood, and you start typing those in, all these different houses that we've done in different colors will pop up, and you can get an address and just do a drive-by and see what the house looks like with that shingle on it. At the end of the proposal email, there are 2 more links. One is to schedule a 30-minute proposal review call where we can go over the proposal line by line with you to make sure everything is clear before we proceed. This link you can use is to schedule the actual roof replacement. You can use this initially to see what dates are available and actually grab one and schedule your roof replacement before we do any of the other steps so that you'll be ensured you get a date you really want. For the most part, that is everything other than the 2 popular questions that we receive, which are, how long will the roof take to complete? And the answer to that is most roofs take us between 1 to 3 days to complete, with some large complex roofs taking up to a week. That's 5 days. The next question is, what is your availability to do the roof? So you can check that via the link that we give you in your proposal email. However, in most cases, roofs are complete within 3 to 4 weeks of a signed proposal, but in emergencies, we have the ability to replace a roof as soon as we can get the materials on site. So that's it. Thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. I know this was a lot of information. Please note there are timestamps in the description for you to navigate to specific sections if you feel the need to rewatch the video or specific parts of it. This will make it easier for you. And also, please like and subscribe. We have more videos on the way to help get the most out of your roof and make it last as long as you possibly can. Thank you again for this opportunity, and I'll see you soon.